Ok, ¿qué tal? Pues estamos de vuelta con Return to Ash. Y miren lo que encontré. Primero, se me olvidó y no grabé la partida. Así que tuve que... Lo bueno que como en este tipo... Como es común en este tipo de juegos, ya te puedes saltar hasta las decisiones y es fácil volver a donde te encuentres. Ashleigh Wintergrave. 22, she her, a poor soul who just woke up in the afterlife. She was admitted to the hospital 7 years ago, where she was slowly forgotten by her family and friends. Scarlett Summers, 26, office worker gunning for a second shot at life. She's a little rude, but probably means well. Celadon Flores, 34. A man who's doing his best to pass death's trial in order to revive. I feel sorry for him. Y Death. Datem, mysterious masked individual who appears to be torturing the residents of the afterlife. They seem to have supernatural powers. It's scary. Y creo que me pasé un poquito. Nada más estos. You are here cause you're miserable losers. Ajá. I follow Saladin back to the elevator. Con esto puedo volver. Back. ¡Qué barbaridad! No grabé los 5 minutos, 10 minutos que estuve aquí. Ok, de nuevo. I follow Saladin back to the elevator and up to the ground floor. He holds his umbrellas, tapping on it gently, but it does nothing to stop the flow of the sand. We aren't dead yet, but we could die soon. Unless death decides to release our souls. Let us revive. We need to pass a grail to do that, as far as I understand it. But the grails are designed to waste our time. Is it a Greek then? Is there some other way to overcome this? I don't have enough information. I need to find out more about the rules of this place. Celadon brings me out of my thoughts and brings me back to the present. Thanks for helping me earlier. No problem. I'm sorry for not telling you sooner about the social debt thing. That's okay. It will be a weird thing to explain, right? Yeah, so weird. Since he was here before Scarlett, he must know a lot more about this place than she does. Maybe sticking with him was the right call. I can ask him all sort of things. Yeah, Celadon is the nicest guy here. He's not intimidating like the others. Hey, let's talk. Sure, Ash. Is there something in particular you want to talk about? Everything that happened, I guess. Yeah. How are you feeling after all? Probably a lot to take in, huh? They'd call us miserable losers. A little harsh, right? Yeah, I'm not really miserable. But they are right about me not having any friends. Well, I'll be friends. I believe I'll be your friend. You helped me out after all. I'm struck with his warmth. He seems so genuine. Can I call you Donnie? Please, anything but that. We share a laugh and continue chatting. I told him about myself, how most of my life has revolved around my illness, being hospitalized, how I hadn't had any visitors in over a year. That must have been what marked my social death. My family, everyone. I was dead to them. It hurts to think about it, so I changed the subject. What was your life like? How long have you been here? I'm not really sure how long it's been. Scarlett's the only one with a wash. And it doesn't get dark. The day must really blend together, huh? It's probably been a few years. Could you ask Ted to find out? They don't like me very much. He sits in one of the chairs, and I take the one beside him. My life before this was, I don't know. I ran my own business, I had a wife, I thought my family cared about me. But I went into debt, and no matter how much effort I put into my job, I just sunk deeper and deeper. I thought I was doing what I supposed to do, working hard, hustling, His breath grows steady and steady. I don't know what to say, so I keep listening. When she handed me the divorce papers, I thought, great, now I can spare more time selling products. My whole family stopped talking to me. I don't know what I did wrong. Those products help people, but my mom called it a scam. But it's not a scam, they are health supplements. I use them myself. If you have enough people in your downline, you can make thousands of dollars a week. You just have to keep recruiting. Y como decía, classic estafa piramidal. And it's fun. You get to work from home and talk to people you never would talk to before. It's the kind of work you could even do from a hospital. Heck, you might feel better if you take them yourself. Health supplements? The company's called You Thrive. Get it? Because it makes you thrive. His mood changed really suddenly. I have never really heard of this company, but it sounds important to him. Ash, when we get out of here, I'll send you the sample kit. You can try it for yourself. That's okay. I should be taking supplements without my doctor's permission. That's what's great about Yuhra. It doesn't interfere with any medication. It just puts your immune system, along with many other benefits. This is getting weird. Why is he giving me a sales speech when we might be stuck in the afterlife forever? Celadon. I'm healthy, so it doesn't make any sense that I died. And now it seems back to normal. So this social death thing, that must be it. Because no one talks to me anymore. They all block my number. Did he scare everyone off with how intense he's about his job? That's pretty sad. Well, at least we have each other, right? We are not friendless losers anymore. Celadon smiles at me, then takes his hourglass from his pocket. He stares down at it with a red sadness in his eyes. The years he spent here, doing that impossible grind, that must have taken its toll on him. Beneath this friendly exterior is a man on the verge of breaking. I pat his back, not knowing what else to do. If he was to revive, would he be able to make new friends? Will I? Maybe I can give him a bit of hope. Hey, let's help each other. Huh? The thing about a social life is it starts as soon as you make even one friend. And we are friends now, so when we get out of here, all we have to do is stay friends in the real world. Ash. Just when I was wondering what would happen if I broke this thing. He slipped his orals back in his pocket. Thank you. I'll do my best to pass the next trial. ¿Y a dónde me había quedado? Sí, más o menos como 10 minutos. After saying goodbye to Celadon, I decide to look around my own for a while. Then where shall I go? The march. I might as well ask Ted for more information on this oral stuff. I still myself and press the button labeled B2. When the elevator doors open, that sight grabs in through the small gap, like a guillotine. Ya decía yo ese sonido. The blade sticks in the floor, set a couple inches deep. It takes me a moment to register what happened. Thank God I wasn't standing right there. Once the doors fully open, they jostle the handle and swing their weapon back over their shoulders casually. ¿Cómo era su voz? I have been expecting you to kill me? Nah, wanna hang out? You're not gonna swing your side at me anymore, alright? Don't be such a baby, follow me. Like I have a choice. That brings me back to the march, but the atmosphere has completely changed. Is this a different room? It's my room. How did you deck it out so fast? This place looks extremely lively, from the half-eaten bags of snacks on the floor to the controllers scattered near the beanbag chair. Magic, don't worry about it. But I should know better than to ask, considering I have also seen them fly. The big screen TV catch my attention. There's a tantalizing lineup of all the latest game consoles below it. Are we gonna play video games or something? I'm getting a little excited now. The only games I had in the hospital were on my favorite childhood handle. The Death strides over to the controllers on the floor and picks one of them up. We are gonna play GTA 5. GTA? Glorious Devil's Avarice. How have you not heard of that? Oh, the kids down the street I grew up on. The kids down the street I grew up on had one of those games. I watched them play it. The Sing Down one, I think. Yeah, that's the old one. 5's cooler. It got way better graphics. How do you play? It's single player. You just watch. Wow, what fun. How long am I gonna be stuck here hanging out with them? That turns the console on and boots up the game. The graphics really are better than Singtowns. In GTA, you play as a devil girl named Lucy. She's like if Lucifer were a sexy lady. It's a grungy game that appeals to edgy preteens and middle schoolers. In the case of my childhood friends, their parents didn't seem to understand the grading system and bowed out of ignorance. Como suele suceder. There's a main story mode, but I think most people play the game for the sandbox aspect. You can pick up guns and steal cars and kill people. It takes place in hell, so I guess you're killing other sinners. I don't think it's the kind of game with deep lore attached to it. That loads a save and showed me their character. Lucy's dressed in cargo pants and a bikini top, with a huge rifle on her back. She looks absolutely ridiculous, but the over-the-top aesthetic of the game is kind of the selling point. Check this out, they say, equipping a huge rocket launcher. They fire it at a gas station, then walk toward the camera in a slow motion for dramatic effect. The explosions in this game are so realistic. Actually, I have never seen an explosion in real life, so maybe they are not. They look more real than the ones from the previous game anyway. I comment on how cool it was while Dead cackles away, stealing a fast-looking car and evading Hell's police force. They are having a great time. Wait, how long do I have to watch them play this? The clock is ticking on this Orla situation. Hey, Dad, can you pause? Why? Because, well, I was wondering when you were gonna give out more trials. Dad hit pause on the controller and turns to me. Why? I mean, I haven't gotten one yet, and you haven't given me my orders either. That's because you don't have one. I don't? I'll give you a cry later. Now, do you wanna watch me play GTA or not? Is it okay if I don't? Do whatever you want. The imposter game. I'll take that as my cue to leave. I make my way back to the elevator, feeling a bit drained. I figure it's best for me to just go back to my room and wake up in the morning. If it was even morning. I press the L button and the door closes. I find Scarlett leaning against the wall in the hallway where we first met. Maybe she comes up here to think. It is nice and quiet. She noticed me right away, thanks to the wells of my IV stand rolling across the tile floor. Once we make eye contact, I give a little wave and a smile, trying to act friendly. Oh, Ashleigh. Hey, so we're not dead after all, huh? She was the one to tell me I was dead in the first place. But that makes it sound like she knew otherwise. It's been bothering me, honestly. So they say. After a moment of silence, I realize I'm going to have to be the one to force this conversation. You, knew that it was a social death, didn't you? I don't believe I know anything about this place. Your tone carries a mix of annoyance and exhaustion. You can cross anything that says. All they want is to keep us all under their thumbs. This or last thing might be part of it. You think so? Maybe. She held up her sunglasses, turned it sideways. There's no way to confirm that this has anything to do with whatever life I have left. In fact, I'm certain that in my case, it doesn't. How can you be sure? How can you be sure? I know that I'm dead, Ashleigh. Her tone is cold and intense, a little frightening even. That doesn't make it okay to lie to me. My voice wavers. I'm horrible at confrontation, but she backs down anyway. If you had just explained it differently, like how Dad did, social death is a lot easier for me to accept that than my actual literal death, you know? But what if that's the lie? What's then, Ashleigh? We don't know that is it. I mean, how do you know you're really dead? Because I was murdered. Scarlett slipped the umbrellas into her pocket and enters the room beside us. If that's the case, she had every reason to believe that was lying. She just didn't want to give me hopes up. I followed her inside to apologize. Scarlett stands at the other side of the room, gazing out the window into the endless void. Scarlett? I'm sorry. You were right about Saladin's grave, too. I should have just trusted you. You think I'm gonna call her bitch? What? That's not true. She can be a little mean, but a bitch? I won't think that at all. I get it all the time. I'm sure people will admire my personality more if I were a man. You're not a bitch, Scarlett. Anyone who calls you that just sucks. It is what? You're a good girl, Ashleigh. She sighs, letting go on the tension from before. I'm sorry for making you feel like I lied to you. Let's share information properly this time. Yeah, whatever help us get out of here. Scarlett starts by showing me her hourglass. It's nearly full at the top, meaning she has plenty of time to revive. According to that, anyway. I wasn't given the hourglass, so there's no telling how much time I have. But if Scarlett's still doing just fine after 3 months, maybe I don't need to worry about it so soon. Knowing the deadline might only make me panic in the end, so we decide to forget about it for now. Scarlett folds her arms and leans back against the window. The other thing I should tell you is, this is an hospital. Oh yeah, Celadon mentioned that before. How it looks different to everyone. So then, what is this place to you, Scarlett? To me, it's the office building. The one I used to work at. Scarlett goes into another one of her speeches, although this one feels far less rehearsed. Before she was killed, she was forced to quit her job. She doesn't say what that job was exactly, but there was some kind of scandal caused by her boss, and she was unknowingly complicit in it. All she did was read some papers like she was told. That got her stalled by journalists, and there was all this public outrage. I'm almost surprised I hadn't heard of whatever this case was. But it's not qué mal estoy hablando. But it's not like I watched the news. Scarlett delivers her story coldly, without a hint of emotion detached. She sounds tired of it all. I don't want to push her with more questions, but I don't get this at all. So then, if your boss was the bad guy here, why were they coming after you instead? God knows, Ashleigh. If I call it misogyny, they'll accuse me of dodging culpability. None of my friends wanted anything to do with me. They didn't want to trouble. Some of them even believed those articles. I was getting harassed on the street. I could barely leave my apartment. A social death, meaning all of her relationships were destroyed. What about your family? My mother passed away when I was young, and I haven't spoken to my father since I was a teenager. We never got along. I might as well not have a family. Maybe it's better that way. They will have become tired just because of me. Because of you? Weren't you only in that situation because of your boss? It's unfair, isn't it? I ignored the rumors about him. We even used to get along. But it turns out he's just another shitty, abusive white man in a long line of shitty, abusive white men. Hating him is easy. It's boring. Me, on the other hand, I'm a traitor to my entire gender. I'm despicable. A traitor? But what? This all sounds so extreme. It's because I'm the one who destroyed the evidence. It doesn't matter that I didn't know what was on those papers. Everyone believes that I must have known. If I had just taken the time to look through them, if I hadn't been so bored in war, I could have realized what they were. That fucking bastard. I'm just the last in the line of women whose lives he ruined. Scarlett sighs again, much heavier than this time. It's just so painful to think about. You'll think after a few months away from it all, I could laugh about it. How could anyone laugh about any of that? It led to you getting killed, didn't it? Something like that. Huh? Your murder must have been related to this, right? I thought that's why she was telling me. Anyway, I'll rather not dwell on it. When I revive, I'll be starting completely over. Starting over? Like a whole new life? That's the plan? There's no salvaging my old life. I'm dead. But that doesn't have to mean the end of Scarlett. Or maybe I can change my name to Ro or something. Para aumentar algo de su vida anterior. And you should keep Scarlett. Abandoning your name. That's too sad. You should keep it. I like to. But I don't think that's possible. I'd rather not let me all life haunt me. But I like the name Scarlett. Bueno, sí, pero eso no es el punto aquí. All that aside, let's stay focused on where we are now. Right, finding a way to revive. Well, listen, Scarlet. Celadon and I are gonna help each other. Maybe if we work together we can beat that? Celadon, huh? You think that earnestly doing those growls is going to get you anywhere? I mean, I know it hasn't worked for him so far, but he hasn't had any help until now. And you know, if we are really here because our social lives were over, don't you think making friends is the way out? No, I don't think so. Huh? Life isn't supposed... Life isn't sunshines and rainbows, Ashleigh. The power of friendship won't save the day here. But it might. We'll be stronger as a team. And maybe we could... Did you forget I was murdered? You really think teamwork can bring back the dead? She makes it sound so childish. Am I wrong to think we can save each other? No. There has to be some secrets to this afterlife that only death has access to. The source of their powers. If you want to cast your bet with Celadon, go right ahead. I'm not wasting my time on any more growls. Scarlet. She leaves the room, and I am left standing alone and dejected. When I get back to the lobby, Celadon is sitting right where I left him. Oh, hey Ash, did you find exploring the place? Yeah, sorta. I talked to the others. How did that go? Scarlet doesn't want to help us, and Ed was only interested in playing video games. There's game here? They didn't let me play. If they did, it will probably be for a while anyway. That's too bad about Scarlet, though. We all have the same goal. We should just work together. She said the power of friendship won't save the date. She's not gonna do anything else. What does she have against the power of friendship? It's helping me stay hopeful, at least. Yeah, me too. A silence hangs between us for a moment. Celadon looks to the ceiling and sighs. Can I be honest with you, Ash? Sure. Sometimes I wonder if it will be better off staying here. What do you mean? If I woke up tomorrow and I had to go back to my normal life, back to my messy apartment, frozen meals, paying bills, selling products, back to credit card debt. Oh god, it's been such a relief not having to worry about my financial situation. But you're doing the girls so you can revive, right? That's the goal. It is. Even though my life was a mess, I can just abandon it. Right? What will I do if I actually stay here? If he's really been here for years, that messy life he's talking about must feel so far away. Mine still feels like I only just lost it. Is there anything you miss from the real world? I miss showering. Showering. I haven't found any bathroom at all in this place. Isn't that weird? Not that we need them. Oh, you're right. There aren't even any sinks, are there? My hair never gets greasy, and I haven't feel sweaty, even with all the running around I have done. But technically, I haven't showered in years. I don't stink, do I? No, you don't smell like anything. Good, good. But I still feel like I want to shower again. I miss that refreshing feeling of being all warm and clean. I can relate. I have always hated showering. What? Really? How come? It just sucks. Having to get used to the changing temperatures is uncomfortable. And I can't stand up for that long. Well, normally I mean. I don't get tired here. Huh. I guess being here has its benefits. That's interesting. The TV screen above us suddenly flashed a bright, staticky white. Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Calling all losers. I know of some grants for you all. Come downstairs to get started. The screens switch off in unison. As abruptly as they turn on, Celadon and I exchange looks. Are you ready? No, but we should probably go away. Ok, pues aquí creo que lo dejamos entonces de momento. No sé, siento que es como un mini capítulo. Muchas gracias por ver y hasta la próxima. Se está poniendo interés. Bueno, no, sí, antes de pausarlo. Comentarios. Sí, ya no me gusta tanto la idea de juntarme con Celadon realmente. Quizás depende. Leí que es un juego cortito, así que a lo mejor pruebe juntarme con alguien más en algún otro Warlock y decida hacerlos. Pobre, se metía en esas estafas. Bueno, ahora sí. Bye.